Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden, whether I really am a descendant of Naori, those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind.
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well,
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess. I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why...
castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just damning from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Storm!
Take
They smite us black and I'm ready! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Too much to handle.
It is. I can't ignore this pain. It's not starting to be more careful.
Law! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
how?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dokolim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what the Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's...
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's...
Huh?
Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are-
No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
If not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory. Bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
looks pretty good.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ugh. All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything. Bad by it. I know that. But
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her. Okay, off we go.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
ugh, my hair's gone all frizzy.
It's the humidity.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean, my people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you... I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
see what you've got.
Into the shadow! Illuminate the dark!
This one's mine!
Holy land!
Seismic rupture!
These ones can run rings around us! Ice tornado!
I shall ensure you survive this. Edge of the abyssal
Gravitas
deep.
field!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps
Only
sounds
getting
more
started.
appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Take it!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Lightning! Downfall!
Try this! Explosive resistance! Outfit! In an instant! Impact block!
The heavens must be smiling. Discourteous, aren't you?
Gravitas field!
Not today!
Into the shadows! Lightning! Downfall! Is it high? Just back it out again! Magic is there! In here! This'll come in handy!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses!
I'll smash you! I'll show you how useful I can engulf you! We're in good form! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Catching a cold? Here, have this.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! I'll take you all on!
It's a duel of the arts! Freeze is the wind! In here!
No further! Here I come!
Ice tornado! I never fit!
Lunar Rondo!
Fall into thine!
Can you take it?
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
Into the shadows!
Take this! Benediction light! Blow away! Here! Turtle devastation! Resonate with the earth!
Lightning!
Stalagmite!
Lightning! Downfall!
I'm out of ammo. Here I go. You're mine.
I'm all stopped up!
This one's mine!
There!
Now I can let loose!
Into the
Demon Tank!
shadows! Confiscated!
Destruction!
Thunder field!
Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going?
Got it!
Rising Phoenix!
Now's our chance.
Destruction!
Light axe raging cascade! Gravitas field! In here! Lord, not on my watch!
This one's mine!
Into the shadows! Gale force! Gravitas field! Let's go! Hold on to your arms! Here I come! I'm all stopped up! Go! It's over! Magic is there! Holy lightning! Downfall! Not on my watch!
In a bind?
Here I come! Devastation!
I never fit! Lightning orb! Whoa! Hey!
Ignite!
There you go! Don't let up! Holy lit!
Tornado Over won't save you! Raining Slash!
Right into the shadows!
Heal!
Not on my watch! Into the shadows!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Ice tornado!
Let the marksman handle this. You're mine.
Lightning! Downfall! I never fit! Thunder field! ends now!
Time to let it rip! No! Can't end here!
Forgive me.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
In here!
Resuscitation!
Get you out of the way!
One more!
I'll remember! Heal! You're mine! No further! Win!
Lightning!
Begin! This one's mine! It's wide open!
Won't it? It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Coming through!
Dragon Force!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Not on my watch!
Will this help? This one's mine! Healing Circle! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Not on my watch!
Ignite!
This one is almost in the bag!
We're not done yet. It's just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best!
You need to be careful. Because the blazing sword
I couldn't make it in
with
time.
my thorns.
It looks like
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Thy mystic mercy.
Resuscitation! Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
dream!
No more playing nice! Will this help?
Blah, 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 next breath!
One more time!
Negative
gate! Into the shadow thrust! Folks, it's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Dopamine. This one's all mine!
I'm out of ammo!
This one's mine!
Sleep now! Think again! And again!
Shockwave Strike! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'm all stopped up!
Not in your dreams!
This one's mine!
Shattering all pieces! Attack time!
I never miss!
I'm ready! Finish it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
I need to be stronger.
Courteous, aren't you?
To the shadow! Firmament Render!
This one's mine!
Arrow Squall! Lightning! Death Blow!
I can shatter any steel!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope I wasn't free.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
I'm ready!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally. Explode! Zephyr Flamen!
I'm ready!
Toxicity! What is it, Hootle? You want to go back?
Animal intuition, perhaps?
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it. Truly a trackless path. If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dreams! Gravitas field! Alright! It's showtime!
Where are you going?
Bet that shell's hiding something dangerous!
A freezing storm!
Dance in the wind!
and I'll burn out.
Tornado!
Provide us almost too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Breaking storm! Hold on to your arms!
Astral
Here I come! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Into the shadows! Magic Kazam! Gravitas field!
In your deck, Dohalim.
And tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it.
Raging Hurricane!
Can't get out of this!
Mine! Now, primed and ready!
This'll come in handy!
A scream.
You're
I'm
mine!
ready!
Fit! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
We should be able to cook here.
Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here I come! Not today!
Elusive
Into the
Eden!
shadows!
You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
Where are you going?
Soaring Blast! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Come and face me!
Element's Ranger!
Monster
coming
Reaper!
through!
What if they come
It's almost too strong. Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Demon Fang!
Lightning Orb! Alright!
Be still!
Thank goodness we won!
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Now you see what I can do!
I never miss!
Blood, rending you apart. Prepare Simeon. I can feel you where you stand.
Sonic Thrust!
Into the shadows!
Ignite!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
In a bind,
Rising Wyvern!
Raging into the shadows!
Rising Falcon! We did it!
As impressive as always.
here I hope there wasn't
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look flustered. Into the shadows! This is it! Alright, it's
Dragon
showtime!
Form!
Excited!
Pierce your
Lightning
finishing!
Orb!
I've still got a ways to go.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
I'll take you all on.
Shattering of pieces!
Lightning Energy!
Where are you going?
Illuminate the field! They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for your... This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Lightning Orb! Illuminate the field!
I'm ready!
Holy Lance!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Right, here goes!
Lightning Condensed!
Blood.
Thunderbolt! Illuminate the field! I never miss! Holy Lance! Into the
Be
darkness!
careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Primed and ready! I never miss!
I shall ensure you survive
Stop
this.
now! Let him This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
You're open!
There's still more to go.
Dispel.
Into the shadows! Divine
Wolverine Alpha!
Now!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah!
right?
Hey!
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Oh?
What? Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Right. Very nice. Yes!
Got it.
Just a minute.
Great!
What? Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How? Amazing!
Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alpin! She owns stuffing bread with Mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Sheila, you're hooked on that stuff.
Yeah!
No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah!
What's got into him?
He says, instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
We've reached our destination.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you 2 not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhat close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
Discourteous, aren't you?
This one's mine!
I'm ready! Into the shadows! Like Astrolabe!
If they rush you, you gotta just recover, okay?
Take it! I'm only getting started! Freezing storm!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
We don't have firearms here in Ghana.
I'll leave it to you!
Mine, if you like.
That would be really awesome, Shion.
You're mine! Into the shadows! Freezing storm! Arrow squall!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
And I'll try to be more careful.
There! I'm only getting started!
All yours, Kisara!
This could be useful.
Think we can take that thing?
No way.
This one's tough, but we have...
Let me know if you need healing.
Ignite! That buffing is driving me mad.
The flashes are their weak points. Bronze and red.
Rising Falcon!
Where are you going?
Dare strike me from behind? A scream.
Lightning raging cascade!
You are bloody.
Next field! Into the shadows!
Eat dirt.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the storm! Magic is Sam! Holy Lance! Lightning! Downfall! Lightning! May a thousand gales carry
I'm
you
ready!
through!
Outlet! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Illuminate the
Like a
storm!
finely timed waltz.
Holy Glimmer! Holy
Where are
Lance!
you going?
Can't get out of this!
Here I come! This one's mine!
Lightning condense! Thunderblade! Illuminate the storm! Holy Lance!
The fluidity of your movement.
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Lightning! Downfall! Lightning! Downfall!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm out of ammo.
Divine Streak!
Bathed in
Ice
blood.
Tornado! Firmament Render!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time. Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
A freezing storm.
Burn!
This one's mine.
Sleep now!
A freezing storm.
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning condense!
There you go.
Don't let up!
Save you! Lightning thrust!
Blah, blah, blah! Holy Lance!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage!
Lightning!
Sharpwood Flash! Demon Fang!
Downfall!
Take this!
Lightning! Downfall!
This one's all
Take
mine!
a key nail!
You're open. Got me.
Burn!
I'm only getting started.
Not so fast.
Zephyr, bronze and red.
Willing to perform.
Here I go.
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Lightning condense! Thunderblade!
Toxicity!
Holy Lance!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
I'll smash you!
Got me. Destroying darkness.
Benediction right.
Here I come! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Bestow thy
Rising
mystery.
Wyvern!
field!
Soaring Light Spear!
Into the shadows!
Sorry.
Now!
I didn't want to cut you out.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Demon Fang!
Go.
Feel!
A freezing
Get on in there
storm.
with the others!
Here I come!
Ice Tornado!
Blow away! It's all devastation!
It looks like you got this one covered! This one's mine! Illuminate the dark!
Burn in hell!
Got it!
Shattering the...
Now's our chance.
This way! Healing circle! What would I do without you?
Where are you going?
My astral raging cascade!
Save you!
Thanks!
Can't get out of
Just
this!
wait!
A freezing storm.
I'm
Get
not
on in
done!
there with the others!
They're not playing around. I'm almost impressed.
My friend's coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Will this help?
Here I go!
Where are you going?
I can carve through armor!
Whoa, hey! One at a time! Back and
Rising
forth!
Wyvern!
And lightning storm! Illuminate the lightning storm!
Sharpwood
That
Flash!
one's mine!
Now! Flowing freely!
Take it down.
Demon Fang!
Now,
Flame
Jolie!
behind me!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! So I still had room to grow.
We should be able to cook here. About time we call it a night?
Indeed. One should never underestimate.
Make sure to get some good rest.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Eating is one of your great passions.
What? No, it's not.
There's nothing to be ashamed.
Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway,
Oh, we already start.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, guess I'll do some laundry instead.
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh,
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
although I'm sort of
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, Even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
We've reached our destination.
I see someone who looks troubled.
No way.
All right. You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, off we go.
What's that huge Zoogle over there? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Take this!
My specialty.
Ignite!
Gusty nail!
Aim for the weak spot.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Bloodless shot!
Blood.
Ripping you apart!
Bloody howling.
Anything in armor is all mine!
I've been your death, Dohalim.
The Infinite Meal is on you. Keep going.
A freezing storm!
Resonate with the earth!
Ice tornado! You have such an incredible technique.
Brute force is nothing without elegance of form.
I don't know if I'd say nothing.
This one's mine!
Fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Elusive deity! Soda!
Illuminate magic! I'll heal you all!
Negative gate!
Healing circle!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
It's weakened!
This ends now!
A freezing storm!
Can't get out of this!
Ice tornado!
Here I come! Resonate with the earth!
Being interrupted.
This one's all mine!
Into the
Mine! Okay.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, though, Helene.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind. I'm only getting a freezing storm!
Easter! Armor won't save you!
I destroy you! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Vanquish darkness!
Bloody howling! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning! Downfall! Divine Freak! It looks like you got this one covered. I never fit! Got it! Now's our chance! Here!
Rising Wyvern!
In a bind?
Dazzle! You picked the wrong fight!
Into the shadows!
Raging Luna
Shattering
the pieces!
Attack time! Supernova!
Luna Mondo!
Fight the wind! You're mine!
I'll smash you!
Back into the fray!
Rising Wyvern!
Faith and blood.
May a thousand hails!
Rising Wyvern!
Resonate with the earth.
If it's in the
Such
move,
unadulterated fury.
Here comes the big one!
fear sweep! I never fit!
Benediction Knight! Can't end here!
I'll bring you
Forgive
back
me.
from death's
This
abyss!
is my fault.
Resuscitation!
Resonate with the earth.
Vanquish darkness!
Rising Wyvern!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Flame inside me, yours to be let free. Rising Wyvern!
In a bind?
Into the shadows! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Bloody howling!
I never fit!
A thrilling performance. Resonate with the earth.
Rising Wyvern! All mine! Rising
I'm ready.
Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well...
Hey!